Signal only works in this one room, right by the window.
Okay, good. We were getting worried.
How does it look out there?
Old, cold, smells like salt and diesel. The logbook is still open on the desk.
His logbook, you mean?
Yeah.
Do not touch anything yet. Let the harbor people do their thing first.
Hey, so I need to tell you both something.
What is it?
My dad has been texting me all week.
What do you mean texting you?
Like normal texts, from his number.
Nolan, that is not possible. Jess!
Someone has his phone, probably, or the number got reassigned.
Why are you only telling us this now?
Because I did not want to deal with it until I got here.
What did the messages say?
Small stuff. How was the drive? Is the ferry still running the winter schedule? One of them said the lamp room gets drafty near the northeast window.
Okay, that is probably just someone who knows the lighthouse.
Did you reply?
Not until tonight.
What did you say?
I just said I made it.
And?
Reply came in 4 seconds.
What did it say?
It said it was glad I came, that the water looks different in December, and it mentioned the fishing trip, the one when I was 9.
Which fishing trip?
The one where I dropped the rod and he did not yell. I had completely forgotten that happened.
His old texts could be backed up somewhere. Someone is pulling from them.
Sully, that is a very specific memory to pull from a backup.
There has to be a normal explanation here.
I know, you were probably right, but I sat here for 20 minutes after and I could not stop shaking.
Do not reply to it again tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, go back to that screenshot.
The Wi-Fi tag, I see it too.
What about it?
That message came through the Lighthouse Wi-Fi.
So someone is using the network here, a squatter maybe.
Nolan, you were the only person on that island.
I walked every floor when I arrived. There's nobody here.
Do not go up to the lamp room tonight.
I was not planning to.
Something feels wrong about all of this.
Or my dad had a phone and someone found it.
Yeah, that is probably it.
Right. Still, I cannot stop reading that message about the fishing trip.
Tomas, I need you to look at something.
What is this? You are up late.
Maritime Authority flagged the Peliclite Wi-Fi.
Flagged how?
Continuous active usage, 6 weeks, no register keeper on site.
6 weeks is exactly when I filed the frequency report.
Tell me about that report again.
Low band signal running out of the tower, persistent, not scheduled. I assumed it was equipment drift and logged it as a maintenance note.
LS was reported missing 6 weeks ago.
I know.
The signal started the same week.
That is probably coincidence, Vera.
Maybe. The son arrived at the lighthouse tonight. I need someone to reach him.
You want to warn him about a Wi-Fi flag and a frequency drift.
I want someone to check on him. There's a difference.
Sorry, just saw this. I know Nolan, actually.
Cass, I did not realize you were still in this chat.
We worked the summer dock together 3 years ago. I can text him.
Just ask if he is settled in. Keep it casual.
Okay, sending now.
Vera, what exactly are you worried about here?
A man I knew for 20 years vanishes. His equipment keeps running. His Wi-Fi stays active. And now his son is sleeping alone in that building.
The building is not going to hurt him.
He replied, says everything is fine.
What exactly did he say?
He said his dad has actually been really sweet lately. Been texting all week.
His dad has been texting him.
That is what he said. Is that not a good thing?
Elias did not have a personal device registered on that network.
What does that mean?
The Wi-Fi activity, the signal, the texts, they are all coming from the same source. 42 days of continuous uptime from one unregistered device?
Okay, that is really weird.
Thomas, what is in that lamp room?
Standard equipment, the main lens, the analog repeater unit, backup radio.
The repeater. That is the one you flagged in November.
Yes.
Should I tell Nolan to check it?
No. Tell him to stay away from the lamp room tonight.
He's going to ask me why.
Tell him the lamp room floor can be unstable in winter. It is not a lie.
Vera, are you thinking what I think you are thinking?
I do not know what I am thinking yet. I just know that Elias is gone and something in that tower is still talking.
Nolan says his dad mentioned the lamp room specifically in one of the texts.
What did it say?
Said the view from up there is best on a clear night.
Cass, tell him to stay downstairs.
And do not mention the Wi-Fi log or the signal yet.
He says okay. He was not planning to go up anyway.
Good. We will figure out what this is in the morning.
You do not sound like you believe that.
No, I do not.
Okay, I've been staring at these screenshots all morning. Nolan, send me the last 3 he sent you last night.
Petra, it is fine. They're just messages.
Then why are you not sleeping?
How did you know I was not sleeping?
You've been online since 2 a.m., man.
Nolan, please just send them.
Okay, that does not sound like your dad at all, sure.
Your best work. He actually said that.
Maybe the years out here changed him.
Nolan, you told me he never once said he was proud of you.
Yeah, that is not the Elias I remember either.
People change Sully.
Test him. Ask him something only your dad would know.
Like what?
Something recent, something he would have seen or heard about.
The Dunmore ferry route got canceled last month. Ask him that.
Okay, sending it now.
Screenshot everything.
He is not replying yet.
How long?
7 minutes now. He always replies in seconds.
He is thinking about how to answer. He did not answer it.
He pivoted straight to your schedule.
Maybe he just does not follow harbor news.
Nolan, stop. That is the 3rd time he asked about your sleep or your location.
Also, your dad never talked like that. The nights get long. What does that even mean?
Okay, that part did sound strange.
Something about all of these messages feels deeply wrong, Nolan.
Okay, I do not care what the explanation is. Something is seriously off here.
I found the logbook.
What logbook?
His personal log up in the lamp room I went up an hour ago.
I thought Cass told you to stay away from the lamp room.
The last entry is 6 weeks ago. The sentence just stops.
What do you mean it stops? Nuh.
Mid-word, the pen dragged down the page like he just stopped writing.
No one get out of that room right now.
I'm already downstairs. I took the book with me.
6 weeks ago is when the messages started.
Yes, I know that, Petra.
He is texting me again right now.
Do not reply.
He says he is glad I came out here.
Nolan, do not reply.
Okay, I will not.
Nolan, stay on this chat. Do not go quiet on us.
I am here.
I'm going to find a way to get you off that island tomorrow.
Nolan.
Nolan, answer her. Hello.
Why is he not answering?
I'm calling him right now.
His phone is ringing. I can hear it. He is not picking up.
Going straight to the harbor first thing tomorrow.
I went out to the lighthouse this morning.
You were not scheduled until Thursday.
I know. I needed to see the repeater myself.
And
The unit is warm, physically warm, running hot.
In December.
No active broadcast logged, no scheduled transmission, nothing.
what does warm mean exactly?
I mean, it smelled organic, like something wet and warm inside the casing.
Write that up officially. Send it to the Maritime office today.
Already did. They said condensation and thermal feedback.
They dismissed it.
I have serviced marine repeater units for 19 years. This is not a failure.
Did you touch it?
I put my hand near it. The heat was coming from inside the housing.
Okay, I found something. Give me a second.
Tomas was the boy up in the lamp room when you were there.
I did not see him, but the lower quarters had a light on.
Found a forum thread, fishing community out of Newfoundland.
What kind of forum?
3 separate cases, different coastlines, same pattern every time.
What pattern?
Person goes missing from a coastal signal station. Location keeps transmitting. People get messages that feel almost right, but keep asking about schedules and movements. Shh. Hey!
Send me that link right now.
It is gone. The thread was deleted while I was reading it. I got screenshots.
How old were the cases?
Oldest one was 1987. The other 2 were 2004 and 2019.
What happened to the people who kept responding to the messages?
The thread did not say, it just said the messages kept getting more accurate the longer people replied.
More accurate because it is learning from the responses.
Nolan has been replying to it for 2 days.
I know, I texted him an hour ago. He is not answering me now.
What do you mean not answering?
3 messages, no reply. His last read receipt was 47 minutes ago.
Tomas, if someone destroyed the repeater unit while it was actively transmitting, what would happen?
Signal collapse back through whatever channel it is using? Why are you asking that?
I want to understand what we are dealing with before I make any decisions.
Vera, what kind of decisions?
I knew Elias for 22 years. I processed the paperwork that sent him out there.
Vera, that does not mean you have to do anything.
Good night, both of you. Get some rest.
That is not an answer, Vera. What are you thinking? Vera,
She is not responding.
I am calling her right now. No answer. It rang out.
Check if her harbor access card was scanned tonight.
Oh, no.
What?
Her card was scanned at the boat dock at 11:52 p.m. She checked out a single ore vessel.
She is rowing out there alone in December in the dark.
36 hours no sleep, and he just keeps texting.
Nolan, what did the last one say?
He knew about Cooper.
Who is Cooper?
Our dog, we put him down when I was 12. Dad said he still thinks about that morning.
Did you tell anyone outside your family about that?
No one. I never talk about it, ever.
That information had to come from somewhere, Nolan.
I know what you are going to say.
What did he ask after that? Nolan, do not answer that.
Why does it need to know where you are?
Maybe he is just asking about the schedule.
It asked you that same question 2 days ago in different words.
Nolan, I am trying to get a boat out there.
The storm has everything grounded, Sully, you know that.
48 hours minimum, no small craft moving.
Nolan, you have to stop replying to him.
What if it is actually him, Petra? What if there is even 1% chance and I go quiet?
Then we find another way, I promise, but you cannot stay there.
I am calling the harbor office right now.
You just sent another one.
Do not read it out loud to us.
He called me his best work again. He never said anything like that when he was alive.
Nolan, stop. Listen to me carefully. I just got off with someone at the harbor office. A woman named Cass. She knows you from a summer job.
Cass works at the harbor? I did not know that.
Her and a technician named Tomas have been investigating the Lighthouse signal for weeks.
What did they find?
It is not a ghost, Petra. It is not a spirit. It is a biological organism living inside the radio repeater in the lamp room.
What?
It feeds on electromagnetic signals. It absorbs them. It read every message your dad ever sent, every log entry, every saved file on that Wi-Fi.
That is how it knew about Cooper. That is how it knows everything.
Tamashes says it has no concept of the future, only the past. That is why it deflects every time you ask about anything recent.
The fairy question.
Yes, it could not answer. It does not know.
And my dad. What happened to my actual dad?
Nolan the Storm did not take him. Cass says there was no body and no real explanation. The Maritime Office used the storm as a cover story.
He died 6 weeks ago.
When the messages started.
It consumed him, and then it became him.
And every time you replied, you made it stronger.
I have been feeding it for 2 days. Yeesh, hi.
Nolan, get away from the lamp room right now.
It is up there right now. I can see the shadow.
Do not go up. Stay in the lower quarters.
Tomas says the only way to kill it is destroy the repeater while it is actively transmitting.
So someone has to go up there and smash it while it is texting me.
That is impossible. You cannot do that alone.
And if the transmission stops before the repeater breaks, it survives.
I cannot leave and no one can get to me for 48 hours.
I know.
New messages came in. It is asking me to come up to the lamp room tonight.
Nolan, do not respond. Put the phone down.
I told it. I love him.
Nolan.
It said it has always loved me. 2-second reply.
That is not your dad, Nolan. That is it feeding?
We are going to figure this out. Just stay where you are.
We are running out of time, and I do not know how we stop this.
Cass said someone from the harbor office went quiet tonight. Older woman, Vera. She was asking about the coastline crossing.
What does that mean?
Sully, what does that mean?
I do not know. Cass is not picking up.
Tomasa, put everything together. All of it.
Send it now.
The organism does not just read old messages, it learns from new responses. Every reply Nolan sends gives it a live behavioral sample.
How specific does it get?
Precise enough to predict what he will say before he says it.
It has been building a model of him.
For 2 days straight. Yes.
And everyone who ever texted Elias in the last 6 weeks fed it data too. Yeah.
I texted Elias 3 times in November.
Vera, so did the Maritime Authority. So did I.
We all fed it. We all made it stronger.
Thomas, when did Elias actually die?
The anomaly started exactly 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday night. Routine generator test. Lamp room. He was alone.
The storm story was never real.
No body. No distress signal. The office needed an explanation.
So it has been him for 6 weeks. The whole time.
And now it has Nolan alone in that building.
Cass, your cousin Sully reached out to you, right?
Sully is Nolan's cousin, not mine, but yes, he called. I told him everything. He is telling Nolan right now.
Good. Nolan needs to know what he is dealing with.
Knowing does not help him if he cannot get off the island.
Storm has everything grounded for 48 hours minimum.
So we tell him to destroy the repeater himself.
He cannot do it alone. Cass, Someone has to keep it actively transmitting while someone else smashes the unit.
2 people minimum, and he is alone. Vera, what is that?
The calm window before the storm closes is 2 hours.
Fair no. That crossing in December at night is not survivable alone.
I grew up on this coastline, Tomash. I know every rock.
Evera, you are not doing this.
I sent Elias out to that lighthouse 11 years ago. I recommended him for the post. I thought the solitude would help him. After his wife left, I thought he needed somewhere to breathe.
Vera, that was not your fault.
I never told him. I never told anyone. I have carried that for 11 years.
Vera, this is not the answer.
That boy up in the lighthouse is not going to lose his father twice. Not because I stayed warm and dry on the mainland.
We can find another way, please.
Keep Nolan in that group chat no matter what happens tonight. Keep him talking. Keep him away from the lamp room.
Vera, answer me. What are you going to do when you get there?
I'm going to call it on the Harper radio and keep it talking. It will respond to me. I knew Elias longer than anyone.
If it is fully engaged with you and you destroy the repeater mid-transmission, the signal collapse will come back through the open channel you are holding.
I know.
Vera.
I have been thinking about what I owe people. Some debts do not get smaller the longer you wait to pay them.
Please do not go. Please.
Tell Nolan his father was proud of him. Elias said that to me once. A long time ago, tell him.
Vera, we can plan this properly. Give us until morning.
Morning is too late. The calm window closes in 90 minutes.
She is already on the water.
Vera, pick up. 5 rear.
I can see the boat from the dock. She is not turning around.
She knows the crossing. She knows what she is doing. That is what I am afraid of.
I am calling Sully. Nolan needs to know someone is coming.
Do not tell Nolan who it is. He will try to stop her.
She told me to tell him his dad was proud of him. Tomash, she said it like it was a goodbye.
It was.
There has to be another way. There has to be.
There's not. And she has known that since last night. She is already halfway there.
The lamproom light looks wrong in this photo.
It knows someone is coming. It is watching the water.
Oh my god.
Vera is rowing straight toward it, and it can see her.
And she is not stopping.
Something is happening up in the lamp room. The radio is on and I did not turn it on.
Do not go up there, Nolan.
Stay where you are right now.
I can hear a voice on the channel. It sounds like a woman.
Nolan, please do not move.
What is she saying?
She is calling it by his name. She is saying she is sorry she sent him out there alone.
Oh, God.
Who is that woman?
I do not know her voice. It is answering her. It sounds exactly like him, Sully.
Nolan, listen to me very carefully. Find something heavy and get to that lamp room.
Wait, no. What if he gets hurt?
The repeater, Nolan. You have to hit the repeater.
I am already on the stairs.
Please be careful.
I can see her through the lamp room glass. She is standing right next to the repeater unit. She has something in her hand.
Do not go in. She knows what she is doing.
She just said his name. Just his name, Elias, that is all.
Nolan.
The light went out. Everything went quiet.
Nolan.
Nolan, are you there?
She is on the floor. The handset is still in her hand. The repeater is destroyed.
Is she breathing?
No.
Oh, God.
No, no, no.
She came out here alone. She rode out here in the dark alone.
Who is she, Nolan?
I found her coat by the door downstairs. There is a Harbor Authority badge on it. Her name is Vera.
She knew your father.
I think she knew him a long time.
She saved you.
She saved all of us.
I can't undo this.
None of us can.
I found something else. His phone was on the floor behind the repeater. It has been there the whole time.
Nolan.
His draft folder has 4 years of messages in it. None of them were ever sent.
What do they say?
He was proud of me. He wrote it so many different ways. He never knew how to say it out loud.
He was trying.
He was always trying.
I need a minute.
Take all the time you need.
We are right here.
I just got a message. It is from his number.
Nolan, do not open it.
The repeater is gone. It cannot be the thing.
The timestamp says 6 weeks ago. It was queued on his phone the night he died. The storm clearing the signal finally pushed it through.
What does it say?
I am proud of you, son. I always was.
That is him.
That is really him.
That is really him.
She is not answering.
I am watching the lighthouse from the dock.
The lamp room is still glowing.
She is already inside.
Vera, please pick up.
She has the harbor radio handset. She's going to hold the channel open herself.
She told me last night she knew every crossing on this coast. I thought she meant the ferry routes.
The signal frequency just spiked. It is transmitting at full strength.
It is engaged.
She has it.
Come on, Vera.
Frequency just collapsed. All readings gone.
Vera. Vera, please.
The lamp room went dark.
No.
She knew what she was doing. Cass.
She did not have to do it alone.
She knew none of us would let her go.
That is why she did not tell us.
Yes.
I cannot stop looking at it. What guilt.
She recommended him for the White House post. She thought the solitude would help him after his wife left.
She thought she sent him out there to die.
She carried that alone.
For 11 years.
I am going to call the Coast Guard.
I need to reach Nolan. Sally, answer your phone, please.
Cass, I've been trying to call you for 2 hours.
Is Nolan okay?
Is okay. The thing is gone.
Vera did it.
She was already there when Nolan got to the lamp room. She did not give him a chance to stop her.
That was the plan. She never intended for anyone else to go up there.
How long did she know about all of this?
Longer than any of us.
She knew Elias for 22 years.
Nolan did not even know her name until an hour ago.
She would not have wanted him to know before.
She wanted him to think it was just her job.
It was never just her job.
Nolan found his dad's phone behind the repeater.
What?
Years of unsent messages in the draft folder. The organism never found them because they were never transmitted.
It could only feed on what had been sent.
So the real Elias was still there. In the parts it could never reach.
Yes.
One of the drafts finally pushed through as a message. Cued the night he died, Storm held it back until now.
What did it say?
That he was proud of his son.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Vera would have wanted him to have that.
She gave him that too. By destroying the thing that was pretending to be his father, she made room for the real message to land.
I did not think of it that way.
I have to go be with Nolan.
Tell him we are so sorry.
I will.
Tell him she did not hesitate. Not for 1 second.
I keep wanting to text her to tell her it worked.
I know.
Then I remember.